Eagles-Bengals preseason recap. Fierce position battles, alarming injuries, and deep dive observations. Football fans, buckle up, because the Philadelphia Eagles opened their 2025 preseason with explosive storylines and a controversy or two you won't want to miss. Yes, it's true. The Eagles defeated the Cincinnati Bengals 34-27. But the score is just a footnote compared to the bigger drama unfolding beneath the surface. So what really happened in that wild Thursday night clash? Read on for eye-catching developments and simmering debates that could shape the season and keep you talking in the comments. Key battles. Who's rising? Who's stumbling? Quarterback drama? Let's start at the quarterback spot, where the backup competition is heating up. Tanner McKee put on a clinic, with 20 completions out of 25 throws for 252 yards, an impressive 10.1 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. McKee posted a stunning 135.3 passer rating. There's even buzz that trading him would require more than just a second-round pick. Controversial take. Should the Eagles consider starting McKee over some veterans? Dorian Thompson-Robinson relieved McKee and had a moderate performance. 5 completions out of 8 for 56 yards and an 83.3 passer rating. Oddly, he barely used his legs, finishing with just 2 runs for 0 yards. Is he still adjusting to Philly's scheme? Rookie Kyle McCord struggled mightily, going 1 of 5 for 8 yards, throwing an interception, and ending with a goose egg for his passer rating. Do you think he deserves another look? Or is it time to hit the panic button? Cornerback concerns. On defense, the cornerback play raised red flags. Adoree Jackson and Kelly Ringo manned the boundaries, but both surrendered key catches to Ja'Marr Chase, including a slick sideline grab and a back shoulder touchdown. Ringo's poor tackle angle helped Chase break loose for a massive 36-yard TD. Added to Jackson giving up a 21-yard reception, it's clear neither nailed down the job. Should Jacorian Bennett step up, or will the Eagles keep rotating? After the starters exited, Eli Ricks and Mac McWilliams handled the corners, but still left the secondary looking shaky. Agree or disagree? Is the Eagles secondary the Achilles heel of this roster? Linebacker lessons, Smail Mondon Jr. and Jeremiah Trotter Jr. started inside, but Mondon missed a tackle in space, and Jahad Campbell, who replaced him, got flagged for illegal hands. Campbell also dropped what should have been an interception, costing the team a critical play. Rookie mistakes or early warning signs? Safety setbacks. The safety duo of Sidney Brown and Tristan McCullum began the game, while touted rookie Andrew Wakuba sat out. Brown struggled, missing a tackle that Ja'Marr Chase exploited and then leaving the game hurt after another tackle attempt. Not the showing Eagles fans hoped for. So what's next for Brown? Right guard. No doubt, Tyler Steen ran with the starters and helped spring Will Shipley for a 38-yard run. It looks like Steen has locked down the right guard role. Should that job be totally secure, or would you rather see more competition? Receiver revelations, Jahan Dotson provided a steady presence, catching both his targets for 27 yards and 2 first downs. Johnny Wilson used his size to make big downfield plays, tallying 3 catches for 73 yards and showing improvement after inconsistent camp practices. Darius Cooper had some highlight reel moments too, including a touchdown and yards after the catch move that embarrassed the defense. How do you rank this receiving core compared to past seasons? Running backs show off. Will Shipley was the lead back, rushing for 47 yards on the opening drive and finishing with 48 yards on 7 carries. A.J. Dillon looked healthy and effective at 54 total yards from scrimmage after a layoff. Can Shipley and Dillon prove a reliable tag team? Edge flashes, tight end trends. Joshua Uche drew a crucial penalty in the trenches, showing his disruptive ability. Kylan Granson outshined Harrison Bryant at tight end. Do you see Granson as a breakout candidate for this season? Return game highlights. Avery Williams and Anais Smith split kick returns. Smith's 46-yard punt return and missed tackles dodging run brought some much-needed spark. Could special teams return to being a weapon for Philadelphia? Quarter-by-quarter deep dive. First quarter. Bengals offense marched for an opening touchdown, exposing the Eagles' second-string defense. But the Eagles answered with their own 9-play TD drive, capped by a tush push from McKee. Cincinnati's starters came back with another score, prompting questions about Philly's defense. Do better adjustments lie ahead, or do changes need to be made? Second quarter, the Eagles settled for a field goal after their drive stalled, while Joe Burrow ended his night with near-perfect stats. Depth defenders Ty Robinson and Jacob Sykes made impact plays, and McKee orchestrated 2 impressive TD drives in the final minutes, giving Philly a solid lead at halftime. Third quarter, depth RB Kalen Robinson broke tackles for big gains, and Jake Elliott hit a chip shot field goal after missing from 55 yards, but catching a break with a penalty. Derek Powell's elusive running and Kenyon Green's holding call stood out. DTR connected with Taylor Morin for a big gain, offense clicking, but some sloppy penalties lingered. Fourth quarter, defensive lineman Gabe Hall pressured the passer, helping force a turnover. DTR missed an opportunity with Wilson on a fade, and a penalty provided the offense a fresh set of downs for a Powell TD. Rookie Kyle McCord threw a wild tip drill interception that was nearly a pick six. That's the type of play that gets debated endlessly in fan circles. Should McCord see more snaps, or is this a learning experience to forget? Late-game heroics and mistakes shaped the outcome. Perry Nickerson and Maxon Hooks surrendered big completions, and Cameron Williams picked up a penalty. The Bengals' desperate 4th and 9 fell short, and the Eagles took a knee to seal the win. Injuries? Big concerns. Sidney Brown was checked in the medical tent for a missed tackle injury and watched the rest of the game from the sideline, usually a better sign than being sent to the locker room. Wideout Elijah Cook suffered a shoulder injury on a kick return and left on a cart, a tough loss for a player enjoying a productive camp. Kenyon Green exited in the fourth quarter, holding his wrist arm, and was carted off after visiting the tent.